I try to do something creative in the spur of the moment, and OBS decides, no, that's not gonna happen. Hello, everybody. This is Arcanite Sky, and oh boy, this video has been a disaster through and through. Because I have to do all the IO for this in post. Because my mic decided I'm not gonna record in OBS the entire time.
I heard you talking about geometry. I didn't like it.
So, unfortunately, all the IO for me and Jigger, who is joining me for this, is gonna be post. I gotta try to line everything up as best as I can, but there's no guarantees I'm gonna get it 100% correct. But I will try. But man, am I annoyed that that happened. This is the first time I've ever had that issue before. And hopefully it will not happen again anytime soon. But yeah, I made it like halfway through this before I realized what had happened. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record the other half with the mic muted, and then I'll just stitch the two parts together with the dialogue from me and Jigger on top of it. So that's what's happening now.
And to start it off, we're playing as a nerd.
A nerd. I was debating the entire time what this character is supposed to be animal-wise. I want to say it's supposed to be a fox, but I am not sure I'm correct on that.
Hell if I know.
Because, like, the tail isn't quite right either. Because, like, you know, Tails is a fox, but this character doesn't have...
I don't know. Maybe it's Tom Nook's half-breed cousin. I don't know.
Oh, so this is something I learned after I finished recording. Apparently, a lot of people were having issues with, like, the censorship in this game. Like, it's really sensitive about what it will be okay with you putting in or not for the self-insert character.
Oh boy, am I gonna have some fun with that one.
Yeah. I think there's a list on Steam of what so far has been determined to not work.
I don't understand why they freaking do that in games where nobody else is gonna see it.
Because we're in a time where people record themselves playing video games and put it on the internet.
But they could easily record themselves putting in a bad word, though. It's kind of pointless.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my gosh, I gotta talk about this. So, what probably frustrates me the most is I actually was doing unique voices for each of the characters throughout this whole entire thing. And that has now just been gone to waste. My throat is hoarse because I did this stupid voice for the self-insert character.
Y'all thought the pneumonia was something.
Oh, it's like an extreme version of the Nimona voice I was doing for Scarlet. And it's like I cranked it up to 10. And my voice was like, what are you... My throat was like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And it was especially bad because, this character screams every once in a while for various reasons. Which we will see. Not too far from here.
That character is definitely General Pepper's uglier cousin.
I don't know who that is.
Star Fox.
More context?
General Pepper is the freaking dog that gives you orders in those games.
Oh, see, you gotta realize I've never played those games.
We need to change that.
I feel like that's a
Or at
bad
least change that
idea.
for 64, because that one and Adventures are the only ones. Maybe Assault are the only ones worth playing.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm very concerned what spicy grilled picky is. Like, what is that? Do I want to know what that is?
Fried Pikmin. I don't know.
Fried Pikmin. Oh my goodness. Like that one Pikmin short where the Pikmin see Captain Olimar cooking like pick carrots and they're like, "Oh no, he's murdering us." And we're next.
Yes, yes, you are.
And it turns out, nope, it's just carrots. Actually, it's kind of a good thing that you didn't play this earlier because I was like, if you do and then we do this, it's not gonna, because like I know what's gonna happen, and it might not be able to make us entertain commentary. I mean, I might still be
I mean,
struggling.
this is me we're talking about.
That's true.
You're gonna be screwed either way.
Hmm. Oh yes, the severance pay. I think I made some comment of how bad is the severance pay.
I didn't know railroad workers even got severance.
I have no idea.
Funnily enough, they're like one of the few places you can get a pension anymore
Really?
outside of government work.
Oh. That's still a really cool train. I think I said that in the original recording attempt. Also, just in general, this art style's really cute. I'm curious how long it took to develop this. Cause
Yeah,
this,
it's kind of elaborate for an April Fool's joke.
yeah, yeah. Did I say that this was an April Fool's joke thing yet?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you?
Well, I have now. Yes, this is an April Fool's Day joke? Question mark from Sega.
I mean, this isn't the first time this has happened. I guess the Hyper Dimension Neptunia games had a freaking um April Fool's joke that turned into a short shoot 'em up. It wasn't a very good one, and honestly, it was more of a bullet hell, but it still happened, and that was a pixel game. But this probably took a lot more effort artistically because pixels, barely 16-bit ish looking pixels are probably a lot easier than drawing out a visual novel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like when I realized it was a visual because I saw this announced on Twitter. That's how I found out about it. And I was watching the trailer. I'm like, this is a novel type game. Oh no,
Yes.
my weakness. No. So yeah, I was like, I have to. And I was thinking, oh, this is probably like a 2-hour game, maybe at most. Cue me
Yeah.
playing for 4 hours.
Yeah.
I don't think the recording is exactly 4 hours. I think it's like 3 something. Because I had to step away at one point, which is when I found out that the recording was messed up.
Yeah. Wait till they see your bit huge wall of stacks and stacks of 18 plus visual novels.
Oh gosh, no, that is never happening. Nope.
Yeah. You don't want to expose yourself.
No. I will make one comment. I probably should turn the sound effects down a little bit more. Because, like, I think the game music is fine where it is, but, like, that is so distinctly louder.
I mean, because of this, probably maybe because of the screen share, but I honestly don't even hear anything.
It's probably because of the screen share. I actually still hear it, so.
I mean, you did it. You probably did it. Had to do it full screen, but I don't know.
Mm. But I don't trust OBS at the moment. OBS has been a very naughty
That's
program today.
that's probably exactly what. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter for screen sharing, but yeah.
Also, Blaze. I'm shocked she's here. Because, like, I don't even know the last time she's been in a game proper.
I mean, as far as I know, she's only been in Rush 1. Um, I think she was in Battle and 06. That's it.
So, yeah, she's been in 3 games. So, it's kind of surprising she's here. Probably the other characters I'm really surprised are in here is Vector, rather, and Espio.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to bring back the Chaotix characters to the forefront again when they refused to ever port or remaster Knuckles Chaotix.
I don't know.
That was a 32X game, by the way. But as far as I know, the only ones they've really been in was Sonic Heroes, but then, they had to show up again in Sonic X, and the less said about that, the better.
Well, what's especially weird is it's just 2 of the 3. They don't
That's probably for the best, because who the hell actually likes Charmy?
He was cute in a weird, stupid, derpy way. I don't know.
And then there's Mighty the Armadillo, who's never shown up outside of Knuckles Chaotix.
I thought Mighty showed up in one of the more recent games.
Oh wait, I keep forgetting that. I think he was a DLC character in something.
Yeah, I think it's Mighty, and then I forgot what the Flying Squirrel's name is.
Yeah, they were in the Mania Plus. I forgot about that since I don't have Mania Plus and I have no desire to get it. The original was perfectly fine, but that DLC did not look worth it.
Well, I mean, for me personally, I don't normally play Sonic games. This is like the first time I've played a Sonic game in a very long time, because I am atrociously bad at Sonic games. So
Mania is
bad.
worth it.
Did you say Mania is not worth it?
I said Mania is worth it.
Oh. It's not something on the list of things I'm thinking of going out of my way to go get, so.
I mean, it's only $15 and it goes on sale fairly frequently.
You assume I have $15 to throw around for a game that I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy. Also, I said this in the recording, but it looks like he probably just, like, clench-fisted that ticket.
I'm more concerned about why they gave him back that stupid cowboy hat that he was wearing in the anime OVA.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, this is such an elaborate April Fool's Day joke, question mark.
Yeah.
When I saw it on Twitter, I was like, oh, so it's a fake trailer. And then I looked further and like, wait, this is real. This is actually a thing that you can download and play right then and there. I'm curious to see if it's gonna stay on the Steam or if they'll like delist it like in a couple days or weeks.
the Neptunia one's still there, although that one is paid.
Oh,
it's only like $3, but even still.
Well, this one was actually free, which is kind of nice.
Splatoon Island win.
What?
Splatoon Island win.
Splatoon Island. I mean, maybe it's possible later down the line they'll, like, make it paid. And it's just free temporarily because of April 1st. Oh, that's right. The character only just now realizes that that is the Sonic the Hedgehog. And doesn't figure this out despite the fact that he's blue and a hedgehog. Is this implying there are other blue hedgehogs around, running around?
I'm more concerned about the hat, the fact that he's wearing a hat that he probably wouldn't be caught dead wearing anywhere else.
They'll explain the outfits in a little bit. I recall when I got this part, I honestly half expected him to say he ate the ticket. I don't know why that of all things was what was running through my head. And, you know, I hadn't even noticed where the ticket was yet, because I didn't realize I had to look for a ticket.
I'm honestly more concerned about the fact that his outfit doesn't really fit the giant bling bling he's wearing.
Oh, I gotta talk about the cupcake. I was very confused on what was going on with the cupcake until I realized, oh, it's a fake cupcake on a hairband. Right.
Nah, it's just Five Nights at Freddy's.
Why Five Nights at Freddy's?
Because Chica.
It's not even the same species, man.
Well, maybe Chica now identifies as a hedgehog. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I recall making some kind of, I don't think you should give some person a key that opens every single door, because what if you have, like, staff rooms you don't want guests going into?
And it's a freaking train.
I mean, yes, it is a train, but still.
Well, no, it's not that. It's like, it's a freaking train. Where else are you going to go that isn't public?
I believe trains have dedicated cars where they're staff only. I mean, I'll admit, I've never been on a train.
Like, why would you want to go? Why would you want to go there, though?
I'm not sure, admittedly. This is a fascinating outfit for Rouge.
I mean, let's be fair, she would be the one to show off the most skin.
Yeah, she would.
I said this before, but if they really wanted to troll people, they should have just made a Chris Thorndyke game.
You really do not like that character.
Nope, and him aging up has only made it so much worse.
Oh, for context, Chigger has made the decision to try watching through the Sonic X series. And I have been getting regular updates on his progress through the story.
More like my suffering. Like, I really didn't think he could have been that much worse in Sonic Underground. It's that much worse.
So what's sad is, like, you were complaining about Chris initially, and you're like, he's such a bad character. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I think I said something along the lines of, and unfortunately, he does get worse.
That wasn't a joke.
That wasn't a joke. even as a kid, I didn't like him. And when I was a kid, I was desperate to find anything of interest, cartoon-wise.
Yeah, I mean, I hated him from day one, and back then, and I was still, shit, I still wasn't an adult yet. I'm pretty sure.
Ah, yes, this ticket's also crumpled. Oh, that's right. They jokey about me and my character kicking Vector out, who's like 3 times my size.
Florida man gets eaten by a 10-foot talking alligator.
More like Florida mystery creature, because I have honestly no clue what he's supposed to be. Gets eaten by talking alligator or crocodile or whatever Vector is supposed to be.
I don't even remember which one. I think he's a crocodile, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like these characters do any alliteration stuff to help you figure it out. Because that would be too convenient, now would it?
I like how in the Sonic X, several times they brought up Rouge's sensitive hearing, yet bothering her at certain times. Yet the explosions and stuff start going all around her that should make her head explode. She's like, "Nah, I'm fine."
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes there's stuff in the anime that's just like, that doesn't make sense, but okay. Let's go with it, I guess. Oh yeah, and the conductor leaves. Goodbye, conductor. We will not see you for most of the rest of this game.
Good.
He does come back.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So, what they're explaining here, in case you haven't been reading, is basically they're playing a murder mystery game, and each person is dressed up as a certain character. So, like, Sonic's supposed to be, like, the captain. Tails is a detective. Amy's a reporter. So, each of them has, like, a different role.
Yeah, we're playing Danganronpa.
No, we're playing Clue, honestly.
Okay, we're playing Phoenix Wright.
Actually, no way, you're
Okay, we're playing Detective Pikachu. Danny DeVito makes a guest appearance.
Actually, there is one part that kind of makes me think of Phoenix Wright. And we'll see it in a little bit.
I want to know who the hell financed this.
Why?
Because when you go to that lengths to buy expensive outfits and rent of what I'm guessing is a high-class speed train for the day to play a game on, I don't remember any of the characters ever being rich.
Yeah, that is a fair point now, isn't it?
I mean, I guess it could have been Blaze, because I think she's a princess where she comes from,
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
she is a princess. They do actually bring that up earlier. We just talked over that part. Which we'll probably be talking over a lot of this, because this honestly is more like a podcast by this point than anything, with the game just playing in the background. Because, as I've said before, OBS, you suck sometimes. And we'll see if I actually get this out on the 1st, because that is my hope. Is maybe I can get this set up, like, done edited up, because I will have to do a little bit of editing. I'm gonna try to minimize that, but
And don't forget how long it takes to upload big videos on YouTube.
yeah, this is gonna be something like almost 4 hour long video, which is not great, probably for my channel, but my channel doesn't get a whole lot of views to begin with, so oh well. It's not like a long video can destroy my view count any further than it already is.
You were that close to being Markiplier 2.0.
No. So everybody else just took off.
We'd have to have a talk if you'd gotten that to be that annoying.
Oh my goodness. So everybody else just took off. It's just us, Tails, and Amy. Because everybody's supposed to get to their places and figure out their character for about an hour before they head off. To try to figure out who the murderer is. Cause as the advertising said, someone will be dying, kind of. I didn't expect them to bring up flickies in this.
Yeah. They never really talk about them much since Adventure 1.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm trying to remember. Didn't flickies have their own dedicated game at one point?
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, it wasn't like... There's a story behind that. I don't remember if it's like one of those reskins, like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, but... I could be wrong. I just remember there's a story to that.
Also, the train speeding up like crazy. In case it was not obvious. Oh my goodness, I was like, where are we when I first got to this part? Because I was like, this looks like a broom closet. And then they revealed, yes, it was a broom closet. Because of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is like the first time this character has been on the train, so this is like his very first day. This is a terrible first day.
Yeah, that's when you know life hates you.
Also, I forgot her hammer was called Pico Pico Hammer. Where did they say that?
I think it's mentioned in some of the manuals, but I don't think it's ever actually mentioned in any of the games themselves.
Oh, okay. See,
I would say Sonic Adventure 1. It had it in the manual.
See, as I said before, I've only played like one Sonic game, and I definitely did not have the manual.
Yeah.
Not
Again, I could be remembering wrong. It's just I remember seeing it in the manual. I don't remember actually seeing it in any of the games themselves.
not that I actually played any of the games with Amy in it.
We're gonna have to fix that.
Why?
Because Sonic Adventure 1 is actually good.
Oh?
Yup. As is Sonic CD, but I don't know if we count that one since Amy was a little bit different in that game.
Different? What does that mean?
She looks way different and she acts way different.
Oh.
Well, she still like fawns over Sonic, but she's not annoying about it like she is in the modern games.
Ah, so they play up a lot more than they used to.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see. Ah, yes, Amy staring at a spoon. Oh yeah, spilling, slipped on some spillages.
I guess Sonic Adventure 2 would also count, even though she's not a playable character in that one.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot about the spilled juice story. Yeah, the self-insert is supposed to be like the cook, but cook is like cook with an asterisk because it's just like microwave dinners. Which I mean, microwave dinners are not bad. I'm not saying they are. They can be good. It's just I've definitely had some not great TV dinners or microwave dinners or whatever you want to call them over the years. Probably the best type I have to go on a brief tangent is like a personal pot pie.
I mean, I don't do pot pies, but okay, sure.
Why not?
Not something that appeals to me.
Is it because of the vegetables?
Yep.
We need to fix that.
Nope.
We'll see.
You know, it's kind of weird that they never really gave Tails a proper dedicated game. It's like, yeah, we had Tails Adventure and Tails Sky Patrol on the Game Gear, but those were Game Gear games, and one of them wasn't even localized.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, in the Mario world, we've gotten 3 Luigi's Mansion, Dr. Luigi, and then Wario's got a whole heap of games.
Mm-hmm. Uh I mean there are other characters that like have showed up in other games. Just I'm trying to think. I mean, Waluigi doesn't have his own dedicated game yet
Yeah, but he literally only exists
because of
because of the sports
Wario.
games.
Oh, I was saying because of Wario.
Yeah, I had to give him a partner for tennis. That's the only reason he exists.
Also, we are interrogating Amy.
But I say that because Tails is the most notable character after prominent and notable and prominent character after Sonic.
I mean, I don't think technically Knuckles has had his own dedicated game.
Knuckles Chaotix.
Oh, right, you just said that earlier. Which...
I mean, I guess 2 crappy games on the handheld that nobody played versus Knuckles Chaotix on a system nobody played. Means they're more or less on equal footing.
Mm-hmm.
But unlike the 2 Tails games, Knuckles Chaotix is actually good.
I'm trying to think if I've even heard of it before you mentioned it tonight.
I mean, I probably mentioned it before.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I just don't remember.
Well,
My memory's never
nobody
that
who's not a
great.
Sonic fan, not like a Sonic fan that grew up in that generation, probably knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they did, they haven't played it. Even though you can emulate it, it's just like nobody really thinks to, because it's a 32X. Therefore it must be bad.
Mm-hmm. So this is the part that I was mentioning earlier that's kind of like Phoenix Wright, but not quite, where they actually have you trying to like prove that what you think is correct is correct. However, they also associate it with a minigame.
Yeah, that's more of a Danganronpa thing.
Oh, is it? I didn't know
Yup.
Danganronpa did something like that.
Yup.
I was not particularly pleased to find out this was WASD controls.
I'm not surprised that they were too lazy to put controller support in or let you rebind the damn things.
So this is probably going to be the most painful parts to watch the entire time because, like, I was not very good at these.
Yeah, this is basically the special stages from 3D Blast.
Uh-huh.
Just isometric instead of rear view now.
Uh-huh. And, as you saw, if you don't have enough rings, you have to do it again.
I honestly kind of half expected you to use the accessibility to skip them.
I tried to, I don't turn that on until a little bit later. Because it didn't dawn on me that I can make it a little simpler on myself. Which is a good thing, because holy smokes, near the end, it would have been so bad if I hadn't turned that on.
Also, I love how they put the Game Gear symbol under that, but didn't make it actually look like a Game Gear.
Wait, they did? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, those three colored bars are the same symbol the Game Gear has on it.
See, I never owned a Game Gear, so...
I mean, I did, but I didn't have. Yeah, those three things at the bottom next to the space bar are the Game Gear symbol.
Well, it does say Kid's Dream Gear up top, I just realized that.
But that's the thing. It doesn't. Other than that, it doesn't look like a Game Gear.
Oh yeah, and you fall into pits, you immediately have to start over. So that's fun. The pits are instant fails. That's super helpful for progression. Mom. Ah, yes. Amy broke her hammer.
Well, according to Sonic X, she has an infinite supply of them.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. I forgot that she technically has, like, a bunch of them. Also, the other thing that makes me think of Phoenix Wright is the whole characters, like, fumbling over what they're saying before screaming. Because, if I recall correctly, that is a Phoenix Wright thing.
Yeah.
It was one of my backups. Yeah, so how did you get onto the train, though? That is the question. Like, am I not the only one wondering that?
I mean...
It's a weapon, come on!
I mean, I guess?
She threatens to smack Sonic how many times with it?
But I guess we better ban those assault hammers. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's dead. Also, that is some weird-looking juice next to him.
I love how she says that so happily.
I know! I know, it's because she thinks it's still a game. Also lovely, I peaked my mic just now. So that's gonna sound amazing! The conclusion I've long since come to is my my thing does not like it when I laugh. It's because my the pitch of my voice when I'm laughing is like uh very high and very sudden. But it's like I can't control that. And I don't really want to put my I don't want to put it any lower, but I have no idea what else to do to get it to behave. So, yep, I just assume I'm gonna peak the mic at some point. Ah yes, we gotta remember all these things that the conductor told us earlier about making sure that the guests are okay. Yeah. Ah yes, the conductor thinks because they're so well known they must be rich, but I'm pretty sure, as you said earlier, only Blaze is theoretically rich. Because she's a princess. And it took
You
40
know, Amy don't got no money.
and it took like 40 minutes to get to the thing where it says, oh look, this is the title of the game. In the game. Ah yes, gotta make it to the saloon. Why there's a saloon and a train? I have no idea.
I mean, I could see there being a bar on a train, but I never heard it. I never heard of it being referred to a saloon before.
Yeah. Also, Tails is not concerned about the fact that we're like, hey, I don't think Sonic's okay.
See, I'd be more interested in that wanted poster because I gladly hunt down Omo Chow. He ain't coming in alive. He ain't coming in alive. I can tell you that much.
I mean, it doesn't specify whether it's dead or alive on the poster. So... Oh, yes. We asked to tag along, because what else are we gonna do? Like, no, seriously, what else are we... Just stand there and sit awkwardly next to the, microwave or something?
I mean, there's an arcade machine right there.
Yeah, but I don't know if you noticed, that arcade doesn't look so hot.
I blame Amy.
Why would you blame Amy for that?
I don't know, but I'll find a way.
Oh, my voice is still so rough. Despite the fact that I didn't talk for the other half of this game. I should not have done that voice. I am super regretting that voice now.
Now I'm more concerned about what voice it even was.
I don't know if I want to say it because it might actually make my throat hurt more. you know, it's probably a good thing that the mic decided to fail, because I don't know if I could have done that the whole game with that voice. Because your self-insert talks a lot.
Well, I guess that's one thing we can all appreciate from the DeviantArt self-insert of Sonic Forces. He didn't say anything at all.
Oh yeah, wait, really?
Yup.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess from a coding technical point, that would be kind of complicated. But, no, our self-insert is super chatty in this. Probably if there was a lot less dialogue, it probably could have finished the game way sooner. But, honestly, I thought it was fine. Especially since I didn't need to pay for the game at all. Knuckles was really thirsty.
I bet he was.
I'm trying to remember. Echidna's
Lipstick on the rim. Yeah, he was thirsty, all right.
something tells me not necessarily for water. Oh yeah, the looking through the trash gag that keeps going for a bit. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. Have faith that we will find something in the trash at some point.
Could have had a raccoon for this one.
A raccoon. Oh.
It's a trash panda.
Is there actually a raccoon character in the Sonic universe?
I want to say that the girl in Sonic Rush Adventure was a raccoon, but I don't remember. It's been too long since I played it.
I'm trying to remember. The Sonic Boom character. What was she?
Sticks? I don't know, to be honest.
Cause I'd never played Boom, obviously, but I was like, she's an interesting looking character. I have no idea what she is, though.
I mean, based on the weapon she uses, I'd have to guess it's something Australian or something from that region, but I don't know what.
What, like a Tasmanian devil?
Yeah.
I mean, you have the internet, you could probably look that up.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Thank you. Yeah, the arcade machine's broken.
Oh, it's a badger.
Oh, she's a badger?
Yup.
That
I wouldn't have guessed that.
No, I would not have guessed that either. She doesn't look like a badger to me, personally. He's not
That
actually...
explains a lot, though.
He's not actually gonna fight me, is he? Also the fact that you can, like, ask all sorts of characters, hey, can I take your order? And I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, everybody's like, no, I'm not hungry, thanks anyways. I just realized it's very dark in my room. Hang on, I am going to go fix that. There. It's brighter in my room now. It was actually getting quite dark in here. Because I didn't have the upper light on. Oh, you know what you could also look up? See if there has been a raccoon character.
I'm pretty sure I know where to look for that one, because I am positive that... Hold on.
I mean, for all I know, there's probably been a raccoon character for, like, the Archie comics or something like that.
Did we count those? Because I don't.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if we were talking the Saddam series, that would be one thing, but Archie comics have just been a mess. Yeah, Marina the raccoon from Sonic Rush Adventure.
Huh. Interesting. So, is there actually a separate game that's just called Sonic Rush?
Yeah, Sonic Rush was the original, which is what Blaze was in, and then the sequel is Rush Adventure.
Oh, because I think...
I don't know why they didn't just call it Sonic Rush 2, but yeah.
That's it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because, like, whenever you mentioned Sonic Rush, and you mentioned that there was someone else besides Sonic Blaze, I was like, what? I think this is about where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn assist mode on. Because this is where the game starts being really mean.
Yeah, unless the Japanese Game Gear was like radically different, that looks more like a Game Boy.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh yeah, he's trying to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. They were playing Super Monkey Ball, because of course they were.
Okay, I could see why that would make someone rage enough to break the arcade machine.
As much as I like
the majority of the series, some of them can be pretty freaking hard.
So I think I'd try a few more times before I decide, you know what, I'm gonna turn the assist mode on.
Man, I should go play some more Super Monkey Ball.
Oh?
Yeah.
I
never played the challenge mode in the recent remakes.
Yeah, I've never played any Super Monkey Balls. I have seen footage of them, but yeah, personally never played it. I think I was given an opportunity once. Back in high school for like some sort of church activity. But I was like, I'd rather not.
I mean, the recent remakes of 1 and 2, and as much as people hate it, Banana Blitz are all pretty good.
I think I have one Super Monkey Ball game in my Steam wishlist. I just don't remember which one it is.
Probably Banana Mania, which is the remake of 1 and 2.
Probably. I made it. It only took, what, 5 tries? No, don't look at the stars. Meanwhile, self-insert's like, quick, look!
I swear, though, if they make an April Fool's joke about announcing another Monkey Ball tomorrow, I'm gonna be really pissed off.
I feel like this is probably the only April Fool's they're gonna do.
Bagel.
Bagel. It's Bagel! That actually made me smile way more than I probably should, because there's this one YouTuber I watch. Well, YouTuber slash Twitch streamer. And he has a cat named Bagel. And you think my cat can be a butt. Ho 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 ho. His can be way worse, I think. Mine.
Bagel outtakes intensify.
What?
Bagel outtakes intensify.
It really does. In fact, he actually has this thing known as Code Orange, which he'll stick on if he's like dealing with a cat who's being a particularly problematic. Meanwhile, everybody in the chat's just like spamming bagel emotes or whatever.
Boy, that's saying something if you have to have your own be right back card just for the cat.
Yeah. His cat, from my understanding, will actually get on the desk and like knock things over and such. Sasha, at least, does not get onto the desk. She literally does not have a way to easily get on because how small my desk is. It would be a literal disaster if she got on, and thankfully she's never had any interest.
Well, when mine decided to be a pain in the ass in here, they'll usually get in front of or behind the TV.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this is, I think, is about when I start turning assist mode on. Because it's like, I didn't realize there was an invincibility remove ball pits option. Why didn't I notice that?
It was only right in front of you. It's okay.
Oh no, I would have been so much better off if I had noticed that. Oh, I can't believe I didn't see that. Because basically, I put the ring requirement down to half. Half is about as low as you can go. Which I don't find out until a little later.
I'm still very much questioning why we have to play what's essentially a special stage just to present a piece of evidence.
I don't know. I guess they didn't think Inko would be sufficient to just make it a point and click adventure. Cause I didn't know it was the minigame was in this until I first saw it. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no.
I only knew because I only knew because of the screenshots, but I didn't think it'd be under that context.
Oh, I didn't look at screenshots. I just went to the page and went download. Or
What's funny is I'm pretty sure they posted that like literally right after I browsed through the what's new section on Steam today, because it was not on there when I looked.
oh my god, oh that's amazing. Yeah, Rouge is like the only one that wears lipstick, isn't she?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Because Blaze doesn't wear lipstick.
And we're sure as shit not counting any Sonic X characters.
What are you thinking of?
Topaz.
Oh, yeah, no. No, not Topaz.
Or Chris's mom.
She doesn't show up all that much in the show, if I recall.
Yeah, well, as much as she does is too much.
The human characters are just not that great in the show. If
They're
it,
freaking atrocious.
if the human characters were removed from the show, it probably would have been fine. Me being like, which one's different?
Bagel. Bagel is clearly different.
Who uses food as a way to fill out the high score thing? I've never personally seen that. Usually they use developer acronyms or something like that.
Yeah. Unless
the fruit was an inside joke or something. that I just have no context for.
Or maybe he just really likes bagels.
Hmm.
Or maybe his cats are all named Bagel.
I kind of doubt that.
Also, now that they brought it up, how the hell would they even get the edgelord to even agree to play around in this at all?
That is actually something I was wondering the entire time, is how did they rope Shadow into this? Because this is super not something he seems like he would do. The other characters, yeah, totally. I could see them being roped in. Because, like, Blaze and Amy have I want to say, end up being kind of close friends in, like, Rush or something like that.
Not really in Rush. I don't think they really
Or
interact much in any of the
oh
games.
wait, no, it's Blaze and Cream, right?
Yeah,
Because Cream's in Rush.
unfortunately. That's why whenever I play Rush, I literally only play Sonic's campaign.
Well, don't you need to play both to get 100% or something like that?
Yeah, but I'm talking about when I go to replay it.
Right. The fact that they misspelled sheriff is annoying to me. I think they misspelled sheriff. Because I think it was like an extra R or something like that.
Honestly, didn't see it.
No way, dang nabbit.
All right, I'm getting the gun.
No.
I'm gonna put Woody down. He's got to go.
I wasn't even going for Woody. Oh yeah, and your character like dumps all the unnecessary clues out of his backpack after each car.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they get SBO involved in this either, because he's also kind of an edgelord.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I said this in the original recording, or rather tried to, because yeah. Uh I honestly forget SBO as a character quite a few times.
Oh, hey, it's me. I just popped up.
Yeah, you did. That's how I knew you were playing it, or at least briefly.
Yeah, literally only got on just to see how dumb the self-insert looked.
I mean, I don't think it looks terrible.
He looks really derpy.
He looks derpy, yes, but in a cute way. He's a cute derpy character.
Derp, derp, derpity derp.
Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp.
It's the Dread song.
No. 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 But yeah, I forget SBO so much because like the only time I've seen him in anything is Sonic X. That's the only time I've seen this character.
I mean, I might have been forgetting some. Wait, no, he did. I think he showed up in Forces as well. Actually, now that I think about it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the Chaotix characters were also in Forces. I forgot about that.
Ah. Yeah, I forget his existence. I forget his name. So it's like, oh, how awkward.
I mean, let's be fair. The only reason you even remember Vector is because he's annoying as hell in that one episode of Sonic X.
Uh, they've only shown up the once so far.
The only, I mean, the, uh, probably twice, but it's like basically a two-part episode.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate to say this, but I do believe they show up more than twice.
I mean, I'm not surprised they show up again. But before the age up, I mean.
Yeah. I know you were complaining about Big too.
I am so glad he's not in this.
Yeah, actually, I am actually kind of surprised Big's not in this.
That's because they know everyone hates him.
Actually, no, I take that back. He is tactically in this. He just shows up very briefly when you look out one of the windows. I think we already passed that part, though. You like see
Yeah,
him.
but that doesn't count.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, Big isn't. Other than that, Big's not in this. I guess they couldn't pull him away from his fishing expedition or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, thankfully the only other game he's shown up in is Sonic Heroes. And honestly, he's way more annoying in that game than he was in Sonic Adventure.
Aw, you don't like a poor man looking for his frog.
I'll take the man looking for his frog over whatever the hell he was doing in Sonic Heroes.
Froggy, where are you? Froggy.
Anyways,
You're just not gonna address that.
nope.
Also, I only just noticed this now, but the cute little motif with like the palm trees and the little rings with the tiny little train and the loop.
Why is the train headed for a loop? That's disturbing.
That's actually a good point. That would be horrifying. That would actually be absolutely terrifying.
Although now that I think about it, I don't know if that would be better or worse than a roller coaster because
Ooh.
it'd be able to. The speed wouldn't probably be that much of an issue if it's a high speed train, but the extra weight, how would that factor in?
Probably not well. And nothing.
Plus, it can't probably could be able to bend as well as the roller coaster either.
No.
So yeah, that thing would be done.
That yeah, that would destroy a train. Time for more investigations. You probably missed it, but the roles that SBO and Victor are playing, SBO is a poet and Victor's a butcher.
Somehow that's extremely fitting for both of them.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. Something that
They should have made Shadow a butler.
Why a butler?
Because then he can act like Tanaka from Sonic X.
That's a good point. That would have been kind of hilarious, but no, Shadow's not a butler in this. That is not what his role is.
He's certainly enough of an edgelord to be one.
Nope, that's not the role he got. Oh yes, nothing like having a random map of the various cars just as a part of the brochures in your train. Yep, that makes sense.
Hang in there. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I think the one from the Portal, the VR Portal spinoff, where it's like a cat getting electrocuted from hanging on an electrical wire and saying "Don't hang in there" was the best one though.
What? That's horrible. That's awful.
I mean, it's a cartoon cat.
Also references Begonia. Because of course we gotta reference Begonia.
I'm still not entirely sure what country that's supposed to be.
What's Begonia?
Yeah.
Well,
if you think about it, the area you started in is very much looks like Holland. The North Pole area that's obviously the North Pole. Who cares about that? There's one area that's very clearly China.
Mm-hmm.
Empire City's basically the U.S.
Right.
Well, there's one that's Africa. What the hell is Spagonia? I mean, it's clearly supposed to be a European country, but which one?
I always kind of assumed it was supposed to be loosely based off of Italy.
I always thought it was like, I mean, I guess so.
Because Spagonia, spaghetti! Which I don't think spaghetti is technically originally from Italy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just doesn't look like very Italian, but maybe that's just me.
It kind of gives me like Venice vibes or something like that. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Also, that deer in the headlights look that Tails has. Looks like he's about to get run over.
He looks like he's asking for somebody for a hug.
I mean, yeah, but before... There's another pose that he has where he's just, like, staring in shock at the camera. It's just like... Hmm... Yeah, he's pulling this severe puppy dog look. Or... baby fox look? I don't know.
I mean, foxes are basically just cats in dogs' bodies.
I think the one thing I've often heard is... Foxes are basically... dog technology in a cat body or something like that. I could be...
I think that'd be the other way around, but yeah.
It might be the other way around. I'm not sure if I'm remembering it correctly. This is me struggling to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. Because for way too long, I don't realize that there is an arrow for panning over. You know, if I gotta make some comment about, like, this game, I feel like they should have tried to either make the arrow way more prominent than it is to show that you can pan over, or just design it so that you don't need to pan over. Because there, I just finally realized it's there.
Yeah.
Which I probably could have been done, like, several minutes sooner. Because one of the things you have to do is you have to find enough clues, and then you can interrogate the characters to figure out what they were doing. And the game literally will not let you progress until you find all the clues. Obviously.
Yeah, basically Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, it's basically Phoenix Wright, which is hilarious because I've actually never personally played a Phoenix Wright game.
Yeah, the original trilogy or the two um Great Ace Attorney games are pretty good. Well, the first Great Ace Attorney game is pretty good. The second one was kind of disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but it's just like the first one was so much better.
Right. Rip home about space or trains? Those are...
Don't quit your day job.
What?
I told him not to quit his day job.
What, SBO?
Yep.
What does SBO do normally? I can't remember.
Well, according to Sonic Heroes and Sonic X, unfortunately, he's part of the detective group. Or
Oh,
private
yeah.
investigator group, I guess.
Well, that's hilarious, because he's not the one investigating in this. Also, those are fascinating designs for Chows.
What's really dumb though is I'm pretty sure that 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 whole private investigator thing was literally just Sonic Heroes. They do not do that in Forces or Chaotix.
Nah. You tried bringing a knife on... Exactly! You should not be able to bring weapons onto a train. Vector got his knife taken. Why didn't Amy get her hammer taken?
I mean, she's got the hammer zone. You don't know how deep that thing goes.
That's true. She's got like TARDIS pockets or something. I don't know. Which they never address in anything as far as I know.
I mean, I think it would scar kids if they ever did. And she wonders why Sonic avoids her like the plague when it comes to that.
Well, I mean, the whole trying to smash him with a hammer probably doesn't help.
Nope, I'm not going there. Not today.
Okay. That's probably for the best. I like how we, like, add miscellaneous things, quote-unquote, to our inventory. I don't know why they call it inventory. It's honestly more like a clue notebook or something. Especially considering some of the stuff that's added there. Like, back when we were in the closet, the inventory, quote-unquote, included the bookshelf that was in front of the door. Like, we totally could carry an entire bookshelf in our inventory. Uh-huh, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm sure Amy could fit it in there somewhere.
Amy, sure. Not our characters.
You know, I know he's supposed to be a poet, but just because he's a poet doesn't mean he has to dress from 2 centuries ago. They might as well just gone all the way and given him a beret.
It might not fit on his head. Oh my goodness. I recall when I was a kid, I didn't know what SBO was supposed to be.
I didn't either initially.
Because I was like, I have no idea what you're supposed to be, and the horde does not help. It wasn't until like way later I realized, oh, he's a chameleon. That makes a lot more sense.
Mighty the Armadillo was also pretty bad as far as that goes.
I feel like Mighty's more obvious what he's supposed to be than SBO is.
Not really, at least not in Sonic Knuckles Chaotix.
There's also the fact that, like, they don't show SBO's tail a whole lot, which I think helps make it more obvious that he's a chameleon. Because he has a curly chameleon tail.
It also doesn't help that his max, unlike the other characters, his max running speed isn't like Sonic leg movement. In Knuckles Chaotix, he spins. Yeah, he spins vertically.
What?
It's really weird looking.
Boomerangs, I think. Also get used to seeing me fall into pits a lot. Man, if I known invincibility and the pitfalls thing was a thing, oh my goodness, it would have taken me a whole lot less time to do this. I probably could have shaved off like 30 minutes of recording time if I realized that was a thing.
Wait, hold on. I'll get a sound effect ready for the next time that happens.
Oh no. Now watch, it's not gonna happen again, because I think I do
I mean,
it.
I don't have it ready anyway.
uh, and I think I peaked my mic again. Ah yes, the sweating. Sweating bullets. But yeah, Espeon really wasn't that obvious to me as a kid what he was supposed to be. Like Sonic,
Yeah,
obvious. Tails,
I
very obvious.
I want to say I didn't know either until I bought a physical. I managed to find a physical copy somewhere.
Mm.
Because before I always had to play it at a friend's house.
Knuckles? Who? I probably had heard what he was supposed to be. Doesn't mean I necessarily knew what an echidna was as a kid.
I mean, same.
Echidnas are kind of weird animals. I'm not gonna get into why,
Yeah.
but they are weird animals. I'm just gonna leave it at that. As far as I know, this game only has like one ending. I think,
That'd be pretty elaborate if it didn't.
yeah. One thing going back and watching
Yeah,
this.
I know some people are going to be disappointed that they can't date Tails as an alternate ending.
Oh my goodness. I don't think Sega would do a dating sim with Sonic characters. I don't think that's something they would do.
That'd be. I'm not going to lie. That would be funny though.
It would be funny, but it's never gonna happen.
And then, of course, you know the DeviantArt crowd would be coming out like, "Where's the 18+ version?"
Hey Sega, if you need a new April Fool's Day idea, let me know.
Wait, you draw that?
No! I'm referring
You
to
said, "Let me know."
No, I was referring to the dating sim thing. No, the dating sim. Man, I have a hard time drawing hands. You think I would honestly have the skill to do something like that?
Whoa. I mean, maybe.
No. There's the shocked expression I was talking about with the like deer in the headlights look. He always puts me on the spot. Time for another minigame.
Again? Damn.
Oh, the minigame shows up a lot. They make you do it a lot. I'm sure that's why they have the assist mode on. Which, it's a good thing they do. Imagine if they didn't.
Sounds like there's going to be a lot more than 7 Chaos Emeralds.
First try. Whoa. Oh, crocodile. He's a crocodile. We can confirm that now.
Yeah, it was a crocodile then.
Because he just said crocs are natural gamers, which... Eh...
Well, no more Florida man jokes, I guess.
Wait, what?
Florida man jokes. Because, you know, they got alligators in Florida.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with gamers?
Wait, what?
What does that
Where
have
did I
to...
say gamer?
No,
Where did I say gamers?
No, I'm trying to figure out... So, Vector said that crocs are natural gamers.
Oh.
So I was trying to figure out what that had to do with Florida man.
I'm more concerned about what gaming has to do with crocodiles.
I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, that cool demeanor is vanishing. Much like how this character can vanish. Which probably should have been my other clue that SBO was a chameleon.
I'm honestly not surprised that he sucks at role-playing.
Yeah. Yeah, he does kind of seem like one of the ones that would be weaker of...
You watch, when they do the sequel to this and they're playing D&D, Shadow's gonna be like the biggest freaking RP nerd ever.
Oh, that would be hilarious to see, though. Something that's interesting, and I don't entirely get why they went with this decision. Why is only our character the only one that gets, like, the little circular thing with the face? When then they just figured, oh, you just see the characters in front, it's fine.
Yeah, that's how it is in most visual novels. I'm surprised, honestly, they even put the face icon when your character's talking.
Yeah. Because because they did that, it just makes it more awkward. Because nobody else does. Because it's kind of hard to tell when someone is talking except for the fact that their name is there.
Yeah, again, that's pretty standard for a visual novel. Or a JRPG that uses the visual novel format for storytelling.
Wait, what? Are we talking about Fire Emblem?
I mean, I guess it's that kind of uses the visual novel format for storytelling in some of the games.
And into the pit I go. I now have this mental image of, like, our character just, like, having this game in their hands, and they're just, like, trying to do it, meanwhile everybody else is like, what
So
are you
just say
doing?
it, dude.
What are you doing? Just say it.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. Thankfully, they only take 2 tries.
Yeah, I could see how that would get old after a while, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Oh, this part. This part. I didn't fully understand what they were after.
That's when you brute force it.
I basically did have to brute force it after a point. Because I didn't know, because it wasn't particularly obvious what they were trying to make was, because I was thinking, oh, theoretically, if someone was coming from the left and going to the right, they would not see somebody from that direction. I think what I didn't realize until just looking at this again now is that so the answer, which I believe I picked correctly this next time, that option, I didn't realize that little thin square was another bookshelf.
Ah.
Which, looking at it now, yeah, that makes perfect sense now. No, you wouldn't have if that was indeed a bookcase. Which they did confirm there. You still look nervous, honestly. And no, it's not. Oh, we're about to leave the library, right?
Oh yeah, so I made the mistake of watching a bit more Sonic X. Now it's gotten to the point where it's bringing in a freaking Megazord of all things.
Oh my goodness, I was only gone, what, like, an hour or two?
At least two, but I only watched 2 episodes, and that was just enough. Every time I think it can't get much worse, it manages to get worse.
Oh boy.
It's like freaking bringing Transformers into it out of freaking nowhere. It's like, where did that come from? And somehow during a 6 month period, Tails managed to build the entirety of the Starship Enterprise.
For context, I had to walk away for dinner, and we only just resumed the recording the commentary.
It's like, what the hell, though?
Honestly, when I edit this up, I don't think I'm gonna care about this the language. This is an April Fool's Day video. I don't care.
Oh shit! You know what that means?
Maybe don't go too ham.
Man.
Ah yes, typical Rouge, hunting for treasure. When is she not? I have no idea. Oh, I know when she's not hunting for treasure.
She apparently builds herself her own spaceship out of freaking nowhere in Sonic X. That's when.
Oh,
I would like to know how that one happened.
No. Here's another, and here's when she doesn't, and she isn't, looking for treasure. It's when she is harassing Knuckles. Cause man, does she, tease Knuckles in the anime a lot.
Actual harassment.
Also, of course, they would have a Fabergé Chow egg of all things. Also, that means chows come from eggs?
I mean, yeah, that's what the whole that was the whole thing that went on with the Chow Gardens.
Huh. I mean, okay, look. As I've said before, I've not played much Sonic games at all. So...
Yeah, but I think every one that the Chows have been in, there's been Chow eggs. Unless I'm forgetting. Well, I guess, actually, no, that's not entirely true because of freaking cheese.
My only context...
yeah, they never did bring it up. I just remembered they never bring that up in the anime.
Yeah, they don't. They do not bring up where on Earth chows come from.
No, it's eggs.
Oh. Huh. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They definitely seem like a species that would hatch from eggs. Also, I just realized Blaze has like a stone in her forehead. Does she normally have a stone in her forehead?
Yup.
Oh. Also, I just realized the funny thing about me putting the self-insert as being called Kit. Because if it is a fox, Kit the Fox is like, yeah, that sounds like a Sonic OC.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if there's 500,000 of those in Sonic Forces.
What?
Kit the Fox OCs.
Oh, yeah. Also, lovely drawings, whoever drew that. Someone got to,
Yeah, man, they must have ripped that right off of DeviantArt.
ooh, ooh.
I mean, it's a good thing that he get it from Fur Affinity, or you know what would happen.
Oh no. Oh, there's probably is a lot of concerning content for Sonic characters
That's an
on that
understatement.
place. I don't understand why Sonic as a series is probably the most common kid show slash game that I hear stuff like that about.
Probably because that's the original furry, more or less.
I would have thought Disney was the original furries.
Yeah, but Disney wasn't didn't the Disney furries didn't really hit at the time where that was really becoming a thing like Sonic did.
Hmm.
Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. Sonic was already a thing because of the classic games, but the Adventure series hit around the time where that was really becoming a thing.
Hmm. I wonder how many people realized they were furries because after watching like Disney hate cartoons and movies and
I mean,
stuff.
to be entirely fair, the only Disney cartoon that's really furry was Robin Hood, as far as I remember. Because Lion King doesn't really count since they're not anthropomorphic.
I guess not, but what about like Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and, you know.
I guess that's true, but they're like kind of hybrids.
What do
If
you
you look at
mean
them,
by that?
they don't really look like furries. They got like human, well, not Goofy so much, but Mickey has like a humanoid face on a mouse body. It's really weird looking. I
Hmm.
wouldn't really sure I'd describe that as a furry. I mean, yeah, you could make the argument of Donald and Goofy, but Mickey is like a weird ass hybrid, if you ask me.
What about Pete?
Yeah, I guess so, but to be fair, I don't think Pete was super prevalent or prevalent until later on. Because if I remember right, he was really only in Steamboat Willie and then disappeared for quite a while.
Um, I'm not. I thought he has been pretty consistent, because like the whole point of like the dynamic between Mickey and Pete is Mickey's a mouse, Pete's a cat.
I mean, I guess so. I just don't really remember. I didn't have that much Mickey Mouse stuff when I was a kid, but the stuff I did have, Pete wasn't really in.
Huh.
Like honestly, I remember seeing him in Goof Troop before I did anything Mickey related.
Also, man, we are so not talking about the game at all.
I mean, that's what happens when you start talking about DeviantArt, I guess,
Uh,
or for Affinity for that matter.
oh boy. Yeah, that's true. If people are after, like, actually talking primarily about the game, I'm sorry. This is not the video for you. You would be better off finding somebody else.
I mean, if people are watching it for walkthroughs or Markiplier as commentary, that's probably already like come and gone.
Oh yeah, I know, I know. No, I'm gonna be sadly late to the party, even if I do actually, by some miracle, get this out by the end of April 1st. Also, it took me way too long to realize when they refer to rings, they refer to them as, like, pennies. When you know, like, when you find pennies on the ground and such, and you're like, oh, a penny. Yoink. Into my pocket it goes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that both the Mushroom Kingdom and Mobius were hit by hyperinflation a long time ago.
Hmm. That's fair. Also, look, they found the egg. Yay. Actually, it's a kind of cool looking egg. Have you ever seen, like, Fabergé eggs in real life?
Nope.
They're cool. I've always kind of been, like, kind of wanted one at some point, but I honestly don't trust my cat to not destroy it somehow. Like, make
Yeah, I
it
can see
fall
that.
on the floor, because they're all, like, a lot of Fabergé eggs are made of, like, porcelain and, like, metal. All you need to do is twist it, bop it, pull it. That was way funnier in my head. I'm sorry. Also, you probably cannot hear it, but the egg started ticking.
I mean, I'm used to the adult version where it's spank it,
No,
whip it.
no, 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 no. We're not doing that. That's
The worst
gonna.
part is that probably exists somewhere.
There are some very interesting Bop It toys out there. There's one I've seen where it's literally like a sausage or something.
What? Speaking of spanking it, what?
No, 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 no. Not like a hot dog sausage.
I know that, but just what?
Yeah,
How does that even? I don't. Okay.
there's like, you can like pull the end, you can like twist it from the metal. You can like, I think you could like tap it on your leg or something.
That's the weirdest thing I've heard in a while.
Also, like all those options.
Clearly, the answer is tell it to stop.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I saw the Tails is like, this isn't a movie kit, this is real life. And I was like, well, technically speaking, this is actually a video game, but yeah.
At least they didn't do a fourth wall. I'm telling you, the correct answer is tell it to stop.
uh Man, I actually had some really funny dialogue, if I recall correctly, for this section. And it's just all gone now. Also...
I mean, I think spank it. I think you don't get much better than spank it.
That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, look it back.
Is this seriously just gonna force you to pick every single one?
technically speaking, you can pick the correct one first, I believe. It's just I intentionally avoided the correct answer. Because I was like 90% certain and I know what the answer was. Due to something that happened earlier. Everyone's always mad at the idea guy. Yeah, I'm just so sad that that all my stuff is gone. I should probably stop making comments about that though by this point.
Yeah.
No, it's not worth bringing it up over and over again throughout this entire thing. Also, yes, twisting it more. That'll totally be the solution. Mm-hmm. Sprue's just like, sure, the kid can can take the heat or whatever. Blaze is basically not impressed by this point.
I wouldn't be either.
Oh yeah, that's right. Upside down. I forgot about that. Actually, I gotta make this comment. Blaze's fan is actually really pretty. I like the colors on it.
I mean, she would be the one to get one of those.
I mean, what's wrong with fans?
I mean, get one that looks like it's freaking high class and wave it around.
Those fans are really nice, though. Especially if you're, like, working in somewhere that gets really hot. You have no idea how many times I have gotten so hot that I just resort to handcrafting a fan like that to give me some form of breeze. Yeah, I would agree, but however, here's the thing. Amy still got her hammer in. I feel like these arms are not as efficient on taking care of weapons as you would think. And they didn't explode. Congratulations.
Why would they think they keep a bomb in the safe?
I don't know. Now, I admit, I'm not really the kind of person probably to make much of a comment on jewelry, because I don't wear jewelry, but that doesn't look all that great. It looks like...
I mean...
It actually kind of looks like a weird Pandora charm.
You know both of them are just like, ooh, shiny.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Actually, wait, Blaze is ooh shiny too?
Kinda. Not Not to that degree, but kinda.
Really? I didn't know that. Because I've never heard of her, like, stealing anything or whatever.
I didn't say anything about that.
Hmm. And she's distracted. Oh, it is definitely getting late for me, though. Which sucks. Because, this whole project's taking longer than I originally planned.
Yeah.
Because my original thought was, oh, I will record myself playing this game, and then theoretically, the only things I need to cut out is anytime I inadvertently show my OBS, which is what I usually do anyways, and then I could just throw it into DaVinci and then YouTube and be done with it. But no! No, it can't be that simple now, can it?
No.
Alright. The mystery continues.
I don't know. I still think it would have been funny if they actually did a dating sim.
I mean, there's nothing.
You know, DeviantArt would have gone crazy.
Yeah, you're probably correct. When I had my graduation party, there was a place where people could play poker as one of the activities. I never did it personally, and in fact, I didn't even make it the whole night. Because trying to pull 24-hour all-nighter, it just does not work. I absolutely pass out. And unfortunately, I think I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it in a video or not. So, I pass out, and somebody on the yearbook class caught me passed out and took a picture of me passed out. And guess what? One of the very few photos of me is in the yearbook. That's right. It's that passed out photo.
We're gonna have to dig that one out.
Oh, no. But yeah. There's only like 3 photos of me in the entire yearbook. One of them is, you know, my portrait with my class. The other is choir. And then of course the third one is me passed out. In not a very flattering look. Cause I'm like, I have my head leaning back. I think my mouth is half open.
Was there like no oversight? Because I'm surprised they got away with that.
I have no idea. I'm still a little annoyed about that, because, like, I feel like they should not have been taking photos of people passed out. Because I feel like you should be given consent to take a photo.
Candid photos are always the best.
Not if they're passed out, they're not. I mean, I wasn't the only one they had passed out photos of, but still.
Wow, it's just everyone was dead on that.
Because, like, not everybody was able to survive the whole thing. Because it was it was an all-nighter. Ah, yes, someone would totally be hiding in a closet. Or wardrobe, I'm sorry. Technically, that's a wardrobe.
Is there a lion and a witch in there?
Nope, just clothes. How does that one Chow reach the pedals, though, on that piano? You'd think, but, no. You probably missed it, but at the beginning, they, like... the self-insert character is like, can I have a whole platter of cupcakes? And the hands are just, like, absolutely ignore him.
No.
Why is it... why on earth would you put a computer in a lounge? That just seems like a really odd location to have a computer, of all things. I mean, I'll admit, I've never been to a lounge, but...
You gotta catch up on their DeviantArt.
every trash bin has been empty. It's time to check the trash again.
I'm telling you, I should have just made it a trash panda.
Guess what? They found something in the trash.
For once.
I have mixed feelings about the name choice, Hot Honey. Just... that's a... weird band name.
Could have been worse.
You're right, it could have been worse. It definitely could have. I think the reason why it's called Hot Honey, and I think they'll mention it later, is I think all the band players are like bees or something. Also, nothing like a Jaws reference. Ugh. Well, yes, of course the locksmith would have keys. By the way, that's the role that Shadow is playing, as a locksmith. Which doesn't really feel like that would make sense.
I mean... at least they didn't make the one black rodent a thief. Just saying. Because remember, they did do that, kind of do that in Shadow the Hedgehog by giving him guns.
Coffee on a train, there's no better combination. How many people put marshmallows in their coffee?
I mean, do we need to go back to that Splatfest?
What's Splatfest?
Wasn't there Wasn't there a Marshmallow versus Cream Splatfest or something? Or
No?
am I tripping?
I do not recall that. The closest I can think of is milk tea versus whatever the other tea was, which was, I believe, a Japan Splatfest.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. That's probably what I was thinking of.
I want to say green tea was the other option, but I don't think that's correct. No, unfortunately, if I recall correctly, I'm not quite sure what to do now. Oh wait, there's Big the Cat.
All right, I'm getting the gun.
Oh, leave him alone. He's just fishing. I don't understand the weird other structures that look like someone paper mache uh playing cards together.
Yeah.
No other comment about that. Ah, yes. I think the only reason I finally figured this out is my mouse accidentally passed over the pull string. And look, a secret passage. Where have I heard of this before? Clue. Or Cluedo, depending upon where you live.
Or Danganronpa.
I get the feeling Danganronpa doesn't have secret passageways that lead to other locations.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh, well then. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Isn't like Danganronpa like Clue but cranked up to 100 in some aspects? Now that I think about it, have you even like played Clue?
Nope.
Do you have any interest in playing Clue?
I mean, I'd have to actually play it before I can say it.
Hmm. It's not actually. It's kind of. I just remember this. I believe there is like an expansion pack you can get for Clue now that adds like additional characters and weapons and such.
There was a weird Clue knockoff I did play once. I don't remember what it was called. But instead of trying to solve a mystery, you were trying to get everyone killed.
Oh.
Apparently one of the masterminds can be a cat. I
Okay.
don't know how that works, but it's a thing.
You know what? That does sound vaguely familiar. I might have heard of this game, but I also cannot think of what the name is. Oh, that's right. I forgot to progress the thing by accident. And time for more of me dying a lot.
Well,
What?
How many attempts is this one gonna take?
I don't think it's too many. I think. I say as I watch myself just walk right into things. Man, she looks incredibly shocked. Meanwhile, Shadow's just like, what?
Man, they even made him look like a thief. Locksmith, nothing.
Yeah, I could kind of see it. I think it was SBO's reading. Yeah, because he was behind the bookshelf. You know, I'm realizing a lot of characters wear, like, bangles around their wrist.
Yup.
Because, like, Amy's got bangles. Shadow has bangles. I
I
think...
mean, look at what they collect in the games.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe those are rings.
You didn't even try to jump.
Well, something I noticed, and I think it was about right here, sometimes the space button when you register. And I don't know if that's just randomly I wasn't recognizing my key press, or I just wasn't hitting fast enough. I have no idea. Look at all those rings I missed. Doesn't matter though. Because I only need 30. That is a good question. Why would he lock all the doors?
He's too busy being edgy.
Eh?
Bullshit. Man, she's so lying.
About what?
about just them being there is enough.
Uh-huh. Also, I find it really interesting that they use like varying text to symbolize various things, like different colors and such for the text. And I do wonder what the decision on that was. Like, what the reason was behind that. Hey, guess what? That crumple paper is useful. Ow. So many pokey spikes.
Honestly, I don't even blame you for using accessibility at this point. That's just getting tedious.
Oh, trust me, there's a spot where, yeah, it's so bad.
Whoa! Whoa, hang on a minute now. That is inappropriate, sir.
No, as I said before, they're called hot honey because all the players are like bees or something, or they have bee in their name.
Uh-huh. I'm sure that's what Shadow is actually trying to look up.
You probably didn't see it, but Tails made a comment of Hot Honey is Amy's favorite band. Yep, he's just trying to get her tickets for a concert.
And you can't even say that without being edgy.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't seem like he would be very tech savvy. Ah, yes, nothing like trying to
Listen,
save save your social status. Uh-huh.
Edgelord.
Uh appoint- appointment. Yes, we gotta keep reminding everybody that Amy has a special key. With a birthday cake on it, I just realized. I don't know about you, but I don't think Shadow's the kind of person that would go and watch a concert.
Normally, yeah, but then he'd be like, that's metal as hell. I can be edgy as I want.
You're assuming it's a metal band, though.
He'll probably make it metal.
He'll probably make it. Yeah, of course he wants to know, because he wants to know why Amy would just assume it was him. Excuse me. Just a tiny burp. Just a little baby burp.
Was it now?
Yes. I believe this is about when I thought, oh, we're nearing the end. No, we're not. There's more. This went on a lot longer than I thought it would. Now, to be fair, part of that's probably some of the stuff that's coming ahead that was tedious.
Stored out my evidence. Yeah, this is quite. That's Phoenix Wright. Just I'm done with this evidence. Let me just throw it away.
Yeah, that's not how that works in real life. That's super not how it works. As far as I know, police departments literally have, like, rooms and rooms dedicated to evidence for cases. And I don't think usually they throw away stuff, even if the case is closed.
Nah, it just conveniently goes missing.
Yeah. I have seen many a cop show where that's happened. Oh yes, a microwave and is complicated. Actually, no, I can't say that. I'm sure there are people that have no idea how a microwave works.
Is it a good idea to put a train in the microwave? Let's find out.
Oh my goodness, no. A blow dart. No. Who on earth would be using a blow dart?
100% sticks.
Sticks is an option in this game.
Just saying, though.
Does she actually use blow darts?
I don't know, but she's tribal as hell.
I saw Slitus said happy birthday. The except being for nasal medication was a little jarring, though. What was it, like Flonase or something?
Flonase.
Hey, as someone who's been on knockoff Flonase, man, that beatboxing is probably not gonna be very obvious to hear. That's a really long career. 32 years. I mean, that's hard for me to imagine. As someone who's been in my current job, like, 4 years now?
I mean, I only had about
4 jobs?
4 years in mine.
I see.
Also, I just realized the worst part is they can't keep it there. I realize this is a April Fool's joke, but they can't keep their canon in check because outside the actual Sonic characters, there are no furries in Sonic Unleashed, and that's the world that this apparently takes place in.
Oh?
Yup.
Oh. And now it is time to discuss who is the killer. By roping everyone into this potentially very crowded conductor car, because that does not look like a very big room. I gotta take the muscles to go check out what happened to Sonic. Man, he's been passed out for how long now?
What do you expect? He's he's gonna be a drunk if he's gonna be wearing that cowboy hat.
Why do you assume he's drunk?
I mean, he's passed out in a bar wearing a cowboy hat. What else would he be doing?
Also, it was Knuckles with the cowboy hat.
I'm just saying.
Sonic had
He'd
the
be a drunk too.
captain hat.
Yeah, but you know Knuckles is like passed out drunk in there all the time they were doing this.
Nah, I don't think so. Knuckles does not seem like the kind of person that would drink. I don't know.
I don't know. He seemed like the most heaviest drinker outside of maybe Rouge.
I think there's other characters I would consider to be more likely to drink than Knuckles. Like,
Like who?
yeah, I would agree with Rouge. Rouge definitely seems like someone who drink. Vector, probably?
Yeah, but he's probably like a lightweight that thinks he's a heavyweight and gets passed out after like one beer.
Yeah, that was something I was thinking is Vector's like, yeah, I could take it. And after one pint, he's just like faceplant on the counter. And there she is brandishing the hammer. I do kind of wish the like little icon for your self-insert actually had varying expressions instead of just blankly
Yeah, that's kind of
smiling.
lazy.
Like they did all these various like separate art pieces for different and like emoting for the other characters, and just our self-inserts just like, hi, I'm here, forever smiling, this is fine. It's time to pick who done it.
Amy clearly did it.
So I was just giving like, I'll just pick whoever I think isn't the answer. And then I want to say I actually do pick the correct answer by accident.
was Detective Pikachu, played by Danny DeVito.
It wasn't even Danny DeVito who actually played him in the movie.
Should have been.
Might have been more interesting. I mean, okay. I don't hate the Detective Pikachu movie. It's just...
I don't know.
It's
The
okay.
idea just looks so dumb to me. It's like, who asked for that?
Wait, you've actually never seen it?
No, I have. The only okay. I have been checked out of Pokemon ever since the beginning of Gen 2, and the only movie I've ever seen was the very first one.
Oh. So, in my opinion, the Detective Pikachu movie is it's okay. It's not really, how do I say this? It's a pretty standard, like, buddy cop detective movie. And there's not really anything that's particularly surprising about how the movie develops and how it ends. So it's like, nothing is surprising, despite the fact that supposedly things were supposed to be surprising. So,
Wait, what could possibly be surprising about that?
I mean, I have no idea if it's even remotely close to anything pertaining to the actual Detective Pikachu video game. I have no idea.
I keep forgetting there was even a game.
Yeah, there's a game. It was was it on the DS?
3DS. That was the 3DS.
Right. Man, I'm just realizing how much dialogue took place in this section. So much.
Oh, we better see Danny DeVito as Wario in the next Mario movie, or somebody's gonna die.
That might actually be interesting, genuinely. I'm definitely curious how the Mario movie does.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'd like to hope it's decent, but I'm also still kind of nervous it's not going to be great.
I mean, it still has the issue, the fact that it literally just threw darts at the big name Hollywood wall for voice actors.
Except for Peach. For some reason. I don't know why. Also, why would there be blueprints to the train in a library? Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. Why is there blueprints for the train in the train's dedicated library? That feels fishy. How about this blow dart? Oh wait, that's right, I gotta do another stupid minigame.
Fun.
Oh,
Why is the background so psychedelic?
I don't know.
It's just so disjointed. This minigame is just so disjointed from what you're doing. It's just like, hold on, hold that thought. I gotta play some Sonic the Hedgehog. And give me a Chaos Emerald before I can answer your question.
It's not even a Chaos Emerald. It's a light bulb.
Yeah, but this is basically a Chaos Emerald special stage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they did that.
That just popped out of nowhere.
I want to say I said something like, "Oh, that is so mean," because that hadn't been a thing prior. And I miss again. Because of course I do. And this isn't even the worst thing I was talking about earlier. I made it! And I don't know why I did that! Why is there a blow dart, though? Because, like, the whole point of a whodunit role-playing scenario is you just are like, "Hi, I'm the murderer, you're dead now." You're not actually supposed to hurt anybody. Whether it's just, oh, they're unconscious.
Yeah. Again, since when does Shadow do RP? But then again, he might be the meanest Dungeons and Dragons player ever.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can be as edgy as he wants.
What class do you think he would be?
Thief.
Why a thief?
Moving on.
Okay.
I don't know. What's the edgiest class you can think of? That Shadow.
You're asking probably the wrong person, because, like, I've only done D&D once.
That's more than I have.
And basically, the Dungeon Master gave up on us, like, 2 sessions in. So we didn't even progress, really.
Then again, he might be a bard just so he can Eddie Murphy the Dragon.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy as in the donkey in Shrek. And we know what that donkey did.
Oh. Right. I wasn't sure where you were going with that. But, yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Apparently that's a thing in Dungeons & Dragons, though I don't know how that works. With bards, anyway. But okay.
I mean, okay, so the character I played was a modified character from, basically, I modified my persona into a D&D character. And I made her into a half-human, half-dragon, sorcerer? I can't remember if she was a sorcerer or a wizard. It was one of those two. So she was...
That's probably what Shadow would be, just so he can act like Gandalf.
What?
A wizard.
Hmm. Now that being said, I was not a particularly great magic user. Or anything really, because in that like 2 sessions that I did, I nearly did what is known as a total party kill by accident. I nearly completely got us all killed. Because my luck decided, nah, I'm gonna screw with you. Basically, we had an encounter with, I think it was a wolf, and like, I kept rolling really badly. Like, atrociously bad rolls. And there was one point where I was seriously debating, are we all gonna just die because I can't hit this stupid thing?
Apparently.
Eventually, if I recall what happened was, I finally successfully put the wolf to sleep. And that thankfully ended the encounter. Holy smokes, I'm doing so bad here.
And that's what happens when you try to do status effects.
And that's not enough. At some point, and I don't remember where it is, I tried to see if I can lower it anymore, and that's when I realized, oh, you can only lower it by half. Of course, I still don't notice the, oh, I can turn myself invisible and remove pitfalls for some reason. I have no idea why I did not notice that was an option. Oh my goodness. Can I please stop going into holes?
Like apparently you're more tired than I was, and you actually got sleep.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're so tired you didn't see the option that was right in front of you.
Oh. Oh my goodness, can I? No, this is so bad. I am playing so bad right now. I don't know if I'm like panicking or what.
Insert the Mario 64 Bowser laugh when you die.
How's that?
Good enough.
Oh, this is where I check to see if I can lower it.
Man, you really did gloss over it twice.
I know! I know! I'm so upset at myself for not noticing. I think this is about when I realized, oh, I actually have more time than I thought I did. When it's flashing that the boomerangs are coming down the lane. Now I need to just not die. Oh, thank goodness. But yeah, imagine that amount being doubled. Yeah, there's no way I would have been able to do it. Mm. But why, oh why, would the robotic arm be after taking Sonic away? That is the question. It's time for Amy to fess up about her hot scoop. But, like, I have never had, like, any situation where I've gotten, like, a hot scoop on something. Well, no, I take that back. Technically speaking, there has been a couple of times where I did contact someone else for something to get more information. I have done that, but I'm not sure I would call that a hot scoop. I don't think I would call that a hot scoop.
I'd be very concerned if you got a hot scoop from the city council meeting.
Yeah. Oh, poor SBO. He's freaking out. Yeah, that is definitely true. SBO's was the weakest of the groups. Yeah, even with this, like, mostly full-fledged, like, picture of your self-insert, I'm still not sure what this character is supposed to be.
They're even doing the Phoenix right pointing.
I know! They are! Also, hey look, it's Sonic. He looks like he has really bad indigestion, though. Looks like those chili hot dogs didn't agree with him.
I want to know is where when it was playing dead, he found time to be on the toilet for that long.
Also, can we talk about the fact that SBO's spikes are going through his shirt? Like, did
I
he...
want to know where the whole chili dog thing came from. Now that I think about it, because I don't think that's ever been a thing outside of the Western media.
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure that started in the Saturn series slash Archie comics. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't remember ever seeing it outside the Western media.
I have no idea. It could have been just like some joke someone came up with. And they're like, and it just kind of like developed from there. Also, how does a bird power an entire train?
I don't know. Robotnik uses to power his robots. And no, I'm not saying Eggman. Hashtag not my supervillain.
Hashtag not my supervillain. I mean, it hasn't been called Robotnik in how long, though?
They freaking retconned that in Sonic Adventure 1.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, apparently that was just a localization thing where it was Robotnik, but that's such a better name than Eggman. Plus, the Western media gave him so much more personality in the cartoons than the Japanese ever did.
Well, wasn't it like, in the, I think in Sonic X, they have Dr. Robotnik as like Eggman's dad or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing that doesn't make any sense. Gerald Robotnik was also in Sonic Adventure 2,
Uh-huh.
and he's still called Gerald Robotnik.
Uh-huh. Wait, his first name's Gerald?
Yup.
I didn't know that there was an official first name.
Yeah, Gerald Robotnik was the grandfather, but with Robotnik himself, like again, I don't know if this was a translation thing, but in the games he was Ivo Robotnik.
Huh.
Though um one at least one of the Western cartoons called him Julius Robotnik. Or
Julius?
Not Julius, Julian Robotnik.
Oh my goodness, I don't know which is better, Julius or Julian. Both of those are pretty good. Ah yes. Use this blow dart on Sonic Station in the conductor car. It is laced with a
What's
non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for
what's
choosing them.
even worse in one of those Western, I think it was the Archie comics, his pre evil genius phase, he was Dr. Kintakober, which is Robotnik spelled backwards.
What? What? Okay.
Was it Kintakober? It was something like that, but it was basically Robotnik spelled backwards.
Okay, because when you said that, I was like, are you trying to... That sounds like you're trying to say, like, Kinder Surprise egg, but you sneeze partway through. Kinder Surprise eggs are kind of cool, but they are so banned in America. Because apparently we can't trust children not to eat yellow plastic capsules. And from what I've seen, the updated version of the Kinder Surprise eggs, quote unquote, is like not even remotely the same, because what they did is they put the candy part in one compartment in the capsule and then the actual toy part in the other side of the capsule, just so it's not a capsule inside of chocolate.
Mm.
Also, hey look, it's red now. And the conductor is tied up. Ugh. To no one's shock ever. Because of course it's always Eggman. It's time to go on a wild ride, and Sonic still looks ill.
Actually, there was one time, and only one time, where it wasn't Robotnik.
Oh?
Yeah, the RPG Dark Chronicle. No, was it Dark Chronicle? I don't remember what the hell it's called now, actually. But yeah, the DS RPG. It wasn't.
Okay. I've never heard of that one personally.
No, it was Sonic Chronicle Dark Brotherhood, I think it was called.
Oh. I mean, I'm still not sure if I've heard of that one.
That's probably for the better. It's not very good.
Ah. Hey, look, we're back here. And all of our evidence is gone. Not that it matters, because we don't need it anymore. So is his hat just, like, hanging off of his ear?
Probably.
Because, like, otherwise I'm not sure how else that would stay on his head. I'm not sure how most hats would stay on most of these characters' heads.
Man, if you're gonna freaking start with that corny crap, go back to sleep.
Nah, we gotta go save our buddies.
Hasn't even been 5 minutes, and he's starting it out with that shine the light shit.
Of course, that's how Sonic is. It's still technically yellow. It's just not just yellow now. Also, it's really weird because there's like no music here for like 20 seconds, and then this music comes back up again, and I have no idea why. Ah, we have been deemed a civilian.
So, funnily enough, since you haven't seen them, I guess they didn't know that Robotnik wears sunglasses, but it doesn't really. It's not obvious that's what it is in the game, I guess. But they gave him black eyes with red irises.
Oh. Why?
Yeah. Again, I don't know. I think I'm guessing they didn't know that he was wears sunglasses.
I mean, we are talking about something where you only have so many pixels to work with, so...
Yeah, but you clearly can see that he is in the manuals, though.
That is assuming they referenced the manuals when designing him. Also, those are the most derpiest badniks I have ever seen.
I mean, to be fair, the Motobug is already pretty derpy looking.
And yeah, I'm sure I probably died to them at some point. Because I know I've played, Sonic and Knuckles 2 or 3, I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure the Motobug were only in Sonic 1.
Really?
Yep.
Huh, maybe I have played Sonic 1. I played one where Tails was an option.
That would be either 3 or 3 with Sonic and Knuckles locked on.
Hmm.
Well, actually, no. You can play as. I think you can play as Tails in Sonic 2 as well. It's just not as obvious. Yeah, you can.
I'm just not sure because, like, the last time I played any Sonic game from, like, the platforming era was, I think I was, like, in middle school or something? Or, actually, no, I think I was younger than that.
We're gonna have to fix that.
You really want to see me die a bunch?
Yes.
Has this entire footage not told you how bad of an idea that is?
Yes.
Oh boy. I mean,
I mean, you're gonna have to. You have to see for yourself how much of an edgelord Shadow is, because that's one thing they actually did tone down in Sonic X.
Hmm. Well, isn't that Shadow the Hedgehog? Or are you thinking of a different game?
Oh, he's an edgelord in all the ones he's in.
Ah. That's the only one I know for sure he's in. I'm sorry. Because his name is literally in the, literally on the tin.
Well, he's in Sonic Adventure 2, '06, Heroes, um, Generations, or at least the console version of Generations, and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Which I want to say Shadow the Hedgehog is a very different gaming style.
Oh, and Forces.
You said Forces already, I think.
Nope, I didn't.
Oh. And this is about where the game really starts to suck.
Oh wait, I forgot when he's also in battle.
What?
I said I forgot when he's also in battle.
What do you mean?
Shadows in Battle, the Game Boy Advance fighting game.
Oh! Okay. I'm not sure I've heard of that one either. There's a lot of Sonic games I'm starting to realize I've never heard of. Can you tell
Well,
I'm not a Sonic fan, folks? Just busted through those doors.
although now that I think of it, there's a couple of Flash animations I need to show you now.
Uh-oh. Well, those will probably have to wait for another time. Because probably as soon as we're done recording, I'm gonna have to start working on this if I actually want to get it out. I don't know why I went over. I would have been fine. But no, 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 no. I gotta go for the extra bit for some reason. Checkerboard. Watch me, he dies spikes instead of the, instead of the falling meteorites or whatever those are supposed to be. Yay, we saved them all. We saved them all indeed. But now... It's time to deal with the train. For some reason. It's not even Eggman directly. It's the train's fault. Who's Sage?
What?
Who's Sage? Like, I'm assuming that's a character.
Not one I've heard of.
Cool. Because I have no idea who that is. Time to go up against the train. And this is the part where it gets really nasty.
I didn't know we were playing Chi Chi Charles now.
The fact that, like, the whole premise for why the train is doing what it's doing is because it doesn't want the conductor to leave. Because he's retiring. It's just, like, a really weird and silly reasoning.
Yeah, well, he finds out what happens when he dies. Be like, oh, he did.
I barely got that first try. Why would he betray me?
Because you're a whiner.
Oh my
Man,
god.
I'd have to try this for myself, but like just the normal difficulty just looks brutal.
Yeah. Because this is at like half the requirement. So that would be what, 70 rings? That is so many rings. Down I
Never mind the
go.
rings.
What?
So never mind the rings.
And this isn't even the worst part. Oh no, no, that's coming up. That is indeed coming up. I don't even have enough for if it was a normal amount. Yeah, the whole thing is just the train's lonely and doesn't want him to leave.
Man, I didn't know this was Space Odyssey.
What?
Yeah, Space Odyssey, that cheesy old sci-fi movie with the killer AI.
Oh. Oh, yes, I have actually seen that.
I have not, thankfully. I just am aware that it's like a very cheesy and kind of bad movie.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that.
Hello, Dave.
And then the AI just kills everybody. Except Dave. I have no idea if that was me just missing the pressing the jump, or if it didn't register my jump. Because it honestly could have been either. Wow, yep, that's a miss. That is indeed a miss. Something else I noticed when I was playing this, it felt like the side-to-side movement was kind of, sluggish?
It looks sluggish.
I feel like if it wasn't as sluggish as it was from what I observed, I probably could have done this a lot less tries. That Flicky looks so exhausted. And I still have no idea how Flicky would be running an entire train. It just does not seem like it would make sense.
Especially in a hamster wheel.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, 42!
I need about 350.
Just be delivered to Eggman already. Oh, the train is not sparking. I just realized that. So you're ready for ridiculousness? Yeah, and that's not even all.
There.
What?
Said like we weren't already there.
I am curious to see what your opinion is when you actually can control, when you get a chance to try it out yourself. I mean, you could technically skip through all the dialogue if you care or not. I have no idea.
I mean, it's kind of pointless to play it if you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, that was because I couldn't react fast enough after resuming. Oh, that was so close. I almost didn't get that.
I'll do it again in normal mode.
No. No, I agree with the train. No! That Flicky so looks so exhausted. And it all exploded.
Apparently, someone forgot that all her crap was in there.
She's like, he praised me. Now I gotta be all blushy, blushy. Oh, he's actually missing a finger. I just realized that.
Oh, he did.
Actually, yes, the train is dead. We didn't all die! Except all those past Sonics I killed. Trying to do that stupid final segment. That
Oh,
was...
it's time for the OC to go back to being a trash panda.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's supposed to be.
Because I don't think Tom Nook cares too much about a half cousin.
Oh, hey, look, it's a conductor's wife. Who I have no... Is that a dog? I'm going to hazard that it's a
I
husky?
mean, I guess, but damn, as the fur affinity would say.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm assuming she's a husky. Because, like, the tail kind of screams husky.
I would like to know how a train conductor can make enough to get a trophy wife, though. Damn, that's an age gap.
I really have no idea how to answer that one.
This dude seriously being with a freaking thicker version of Isabel.
I guess she kind of looks like Isabel, maybe? Sorta? That train is so beat up. That train is never gonna run again, probably. Or need very drastic repair.
Would there be a bakery at a station? What?
Well, as someone who has been at, like, airports, I've run across bakeries, so I don't think a bakery at a train station is that crazy of an idea.
I mean, I guess, but I've never seen a bakery sell like the kind of sell a birthday cake at an airport. But then again, I don't really look.
It's also possible that this was the planned stop, so Sonic called in advance to get the cake ready.
See, look at that. That's total thick Isabella being all chummy with Grandpa over there.
Oh. Are these? Oh, these must be all the chows that were like the band and the security guard. Because I was trying to remember where the chows came from. I'm like, oh yeah.
And here's the real question: has anybody killed Omochao yet? Because he's wanted.
I feel like no.
Have you ever heard of a ROM hack called Sonic 2 Omochao Edition?
No.
Uh, it basically is a ROM hack that wherever you do anything, Omochao will pop up and tell you what you did. And when I say anything, I mean anything.
Who is this character next to Robot Sonic? Because that just looks like a girl.
I don't know what that is.
Is this from a game? Is that character from like Frontiers or something?
Maybe.
Because the fact that you don't know who that is kind of makes me wonder, is that character from Frontiers? Because I don't think you've played that one, right?
Nope. I mean, either that or it's, oh, no, that's probably Frontiers. If I had to guess if it's anything. Unless I'm just spacing.
These just last second options are so weird.
But yeah, that ROM hack, every time you do something that causes Omochao to pop up, the time him popping up and telling you what you did is unskippable.
Oh.
And every time you do something that causes him to pop up, he stays on the screen longer and longer and longer.
Oh.
He's driven several YouTubers completely insane with that ROM hack.
Oh my goodness.
Because eventually you get to the point where if you like so much as pick up a ring or accidentally kill an enemy, you'll just be sitting there for 10 minutes.
Oh. Also, hey, look, credits. We actually made it to the end. Yay! But, so, yeah. This is actually a really cute game. It's way more complex than I was expecting for an April Fool's Day joke.
I don't know why they made something that elaborate that they actually did put at least some time into for an April Fool's. Like, I would get it if it was to promote something, but I don't know what they're promoting.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, Frontiers supposedly has DLC coming, but I don't think they need to go that far to promote DLC.
No, I don't think so either. Look at all the playtesters that played this game to make sure it worked. Yeah, I'll probably work on getting this done up in DaVinci, and hopefully it'll get rendering throughout the night, and maybe it'll be done by the morning. Who knows?
And then 10 hours to upload on YouTube.
The fact that it takes so long for a multi-hour video to upload on YouTube is ridiculous. I don't know if that's just because my channel is so tiny.
It's probably more because you just have an average internet connection at best.
Maybe.
Like, my internet connection isn't the greatest either, and it'll take like 2 hours to upload a 1 hour video.
Right.
Which is weird though, because like a 40-minute video, 45 to 50-minute video will be closer to like lower 1 hour.
Yeah, we'll see how long it takes. It might not quite make it out before the end of the first. It might come out like the second. And I'm sorry if that happens to be the case, but literally my hands are tied based off of how long DaVinci and YouTube decides to take. More than likely, this video will probably be unlisted just for the sake of, like, YouTube algorithm stuff. But I don't plan on, like, removing it from the channel or anything like that. So, theoretically, in the future, if people actually care, they can go back and watch this again. This weird Sonic podcast or whatever this is. which is so quite a bit kind of different from some of my other stuff. Man, we went off topic so many times.
That's nothing new.
I guess that's true. But, yeah. If anybody has actually watched the end of this video, thank you so much for watching and listening to us yak for like 3 hours.
Next time we'll have a geometry lesson.
Oh gosh, no. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye, Chigger.
No.
Why?
No.
Okay.
We don't get one.